Today on Weenie Envy, Horned Kavu. Ah, Kavu. Everyone likes Kavu. For 1 red and 1 green, you have a 3/4 creature. And that's pretty great, but it has the added ability that when it comes to play, you return a red or green creature you control to its owner's hand. That would be a drawback in most decks, but not today. Back when it was originally printed, you had to worry about what you were pulling up. But Horned Kavu has this extra effect now that with red and green, you have creatures with enter the battlefield abilities that are very, very powerful, or perhaps that you need to keep them alive for some reason. Now that you can play Teamer colors and play Prophet of Crufix, you can cast Horned Kavu and return one of your creatures to your hand to keep it safe. Not to mention you can use Horned Kavu to return a Terrastodon to your hand, or perhaps a Acidic Slime, or Avalanche Riders, or a Invader Parasite. The effect of it is you get an extra enter the battlefield ability because of Horned Kavu. And you get a 3/4 creature for 1 red and 1 green. It's just a terrific combination of colors and abilities, and the Time Vortex flavor of it is that, actually it's the Flowstone ability that happened in the storyline for Wrath and Invasion that allowed the Horned Kavu to just exist. As you can see from the artwork, there's this strange creature in the background that is being forced to turn into the Horned Kavu in the foreground because of the portal effect. Which is just, I just like this card so much. I always wanted to build a deck around how it played because you get a lot of interesting effects, including the fact that you can swing out with a creature that you've already had in play, like perhaps a Vexing Devil that managed to survive, or a Rogue Elephant because you had a 3/3 creature. Then you can play the Horned Kavu after it's attacked, pull it up to your hand, and then cast it again. In which case you would sacrifice an effect, your opponent would get an extra attempt to get rid of it, but it would be untapped. You could use it on any number of tapping creature abilities to, like say an elf, for example, and you needed an extra blocker. Well, you could tap it for the mana to play the Horned Kavu, then return it to your hand and cast it again. Or it could even pay for itself. So Horned Kavu allows you to get around its drawback fairly easily, and especially in the 2 colors that can benefit the most from it. And that's why it's the subject of today's Weenie Envy. Horned Kavu. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, or a wonderful evening, and I hope tomorrow is even better. Take care, everyone.